Hello, hello everyone, how are you today? Here we are again. Hello everyone, how are you today? I like to be my own friend and make songs that might not make sense. Oh, hello everyone, how are you today? What falls to the floor comes through the door. Ooh. All right. It's been a minute, been a while. Welcome. Thank you for being here with me. Just breastfeeding my infant because I'm into that, and he's chilling when he's got a boob in his mouth. Hi, baby. So yeah, just checking in. It is potent times. It is potent everything. And we are really getting the opportunity right now to feel and show and be in our full capacity, in our true presence, to deal with our stuff. What stuff, you say? Oh, repressed emotions, painful memories, trauma. We're here to deal with our trauma. We're here to honor the vast expanse of our human experience when we have space, time and space to be present in that. Then the world is our oyster when it comes to the internal world. The internal world is our oyster. That's a weird saying. Why would it be your oyster? By the way, I love oysters. Oysters are really good for your kidney yang. If any of you happen to have oysters, I bet they're not sold out of any store you go to. Get some oysters. Okay. Great Spirit. Grandmother, grandfather, all the ancients, all the saints, all that is good, all that is love, all that is beautiful, all that is new life, all that is old life. Great Spirit, I ask for grace in honoring all the transitions of life, birth, death. Great Spirit, I ask for presence in our own emotions, presence in our own pain bodies, presence in our own beauty, presence in our own joy. Great Spirit, I ask for play. I ask for play in our homes. I ask for play with our partners, our companions, our children, our aunts, our uncles, our grandparents, our parents. I ask for this new space of new life that none of us have ever experienced before. I ask for the childlike wonder that allows us to enjoy, that allows us to be in joy. Thank you for this. Thank you for this opportunity for shift. Thank you for this opportunity for transition. May we all come to a place within ourselves that allows us to hold space for all of us, for all of our humanness, for all of the ugly parts and all of the beauty parts too. Thank you for this time. Thank you for this time. May we all be well nourished. Thank you for the food. Thank you for the water. Thank you for all of the people, animals, four-leggeds, six-leggeds, eight-leggeds, creepy crawlies, winged beings that help to get all of our nourishment to us. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Mateo. All right, so a few things. Prayer medicine is amazing and beautiful. I practice it every day. It is time. It is a time for us to use. I got him. He's cool. He's standing. He wants to stand. Okay. He wants to hold my hand while he does it. It is time for us to use our voices. One of my teachers, Natalie, taught us. Here, Papa, can you take him now? Taught us to be really present in our vocal cues. Be really present in our vocal presence. It's okay to be present in using our voices to create our intention, okay? And one of those things is calling your name. So calling your name is really important because your name is how you are programmed. What I mean by this is as you're growing up, people call your name and your whole being turns on, right? Utimia, what, right? How my mom calls me, Timia. I have other names that I've been called. When you are called something, that is an imprint for your entire cellular body to respond to. So you can imagine the power in this, right? The power being if someone is cursing you out and says your name, if someone's calling you back. When we do soul retrievals in curanderismo, you call somebody's name to call them back, okay? So if you're tripping, if you're out there, call your name, stomp your feet, use your voice, remember, be here, now, call it out, call it out, call it out. So many of you are probably stuck at home right now, or at least have a lot more free time on your hands. So I want to invite you all to use this time and space to tune in with your voice and to honor the way your voice calls you to be. My son uses his voice a lot, and he's in a mama phase right now, but he loves his daddy too. He was kissing him earlier. It was so cute. Oh my God, all the kisses. All right. Checking in. I invite you all right now, immunity-wise, whatever fresh vegetables and fresh fruits you guys still have, to use those now, because those are going to pile you up with antioxidants and vitamins and minerals, etc., that help keep your immune system up. It is snowing in Denver, Colorado. It is bright, sunshiny snow right now, but when the snow melts away, we're going to have a lot of amazingly edible plants. I can do a video on that. I'm doing a food class right now that has those plants. What we can eat, you can do a simple Google search, edible root weeds, and those are so high in antioxidants, etc. Eat your weeds, guys. Eat your weeds, eat your weeds, eat your weeds. They're going to save your life, especially if you can't go to the grocery store. Pick your weeds, bring them to your grandparents. Get some olive oil and lemon. Eat your weeds, okay? Any oil will work on plants, all right? That's one thing. Another thing I want to talk about is mentally shielding yourself. This is a practice I've had for a while now. And basically all it entails is, in your mind's eye, creating a shield around you, okay? I invite you to use any substance that feels like a yes to you. Some people have used white light. Some people use a stone. I like to use jade myself. Some people use corn. You know, you can spearmint, yet you can use anything in your mind's eye that you have a strong connection to, that feels safe to you, to make yourself a shield, especially if you're going out in the world. When I was in Chinese medicine school, I learned a process from my psychology teacher about practicing with signs above your head going out into the world. So like putting a stop sign right here and seeing how people react to you. Put like a blooming flower. Put like a no trespassers sign in front of you. So this is just a way to explore the medicine of your own imagination. And perfect. Explore the medicine of your own imagination in creating how you want to feel in the world. Another thing that is really powerful right now, especially since we're spending time alone, for myself especially, I am a super duper creative human, and one of my medicines is beauty medicine. I love the beauty way. I love to sit in beauty and walk in beauty and adorn myself and adorn others. Like, for those of you who know me, you know what it's like for me when I dress you up. Like, ask any of my homegirls or my close homegirls who have done their hair or their makeup or whatever. It's like, oh, I love that. So I like to do that to myself. It brings me joy. Okay, so what's bringing you joy? And in honoring your adornment medicine, how do you want to feel equals how do you want to be received equals how do you want to offer into the world. The way we receive is often the same way we offer, like love languages, right? So when I adorn myself in a way that feels empowering to me, when I walk out of this house or when I go online, I am offering what I want to receive, if that makes sense. There's indigenous understanding around the ceremony of adornment. Why do we wear certain costumes for certain ceremonies? It has to do with the way we are offering into the cosmos and what we want to receive from that. Okay? So I asked Spirit about how we are going to move. Like, what is this teaching us, right? And there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of terror. I encourage you to sit in that, witness it, have compassion with your human, with the person that you inhabit in this lifetime, because we're all human and we all have our feels. So honor those feels. And this is such a potent time for planting. It's springtime. So this is the card that came out. This is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, threes are about the dance, okay? There's the one, which is the first. There's the two, which creates the duality. And from the two, and the one and the two create the three, or the 10,000 things, according to the Tao. Okay, so the 10,000 things, the three is what everything else comes from. The three is the dance between duality. This is crazy times, right? It is fucking, and it's like, whoa, right? You're both terrified and you're excited. This is the precipice. Like, are we gonna jump and like fall to our death? Or are we gonna fucking jump and fly? This is where we are. This is potent to be here now. What are we planting and what are we letting die in this time? Literally and figuratively. My apologies if this is like really sensitive times for you. And like death is something scary, but I do want to point out that colonialism taught us to fear death. All of our indigenous ancestors knew that death is part of the ceremony of life, okay? And I honor death, and I ask for gentle lessons from the spirit of death, and I ask for protection for all of our relatives and all of our friends, and I also ask that we find peace in what has to leave at this time, and we find grace in ourselves within that. And what are you watering? Okay, are you watering this worry, this terror, this fear past its time? Okay, yes, it's scary out there, right? And did you feel your fear and let yourself feel it? Or are you bumping your head up against it, wishing it weren't there? You have to give yourself the space and the time and the presence and the awareness and the attention to feel what you feel, and then you get to let it pass so that you can water what is your potent yes. Okay, so for me in these times, I have been with my fufu, my dearest darling baby daddy love, and I have been with my child, Mixente Ocali, and I've been with my sister friend, Pardis, because she's a traveling, beauty, bountiful human, and she ended up here with us during the quarantine. So it's pretty beautiful, and we've been cooking, and my auntie's downstairs, and we've been sharing food, and I've been making clothes. I made my little skirt. It's long. I'm gonna stand on. We've been making music. It's rough, you know, but like, what is your joy place? What makes you happy? How are you expressing yourself? How are you engaging? He likes to play the drums. He's such a little drummer boy. So he's like, where are the drums? Anyways, what are you watering? It's potent times. Water some shit that's a yes. Yes, 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 yes. Some other stuff coming up right now is all of the feelings and all of the fear. Just honor that. Like, it's real. Like, it is okay to be scared. It's okay to be worried. And when we give ourselves space to feel that, we can also open up space. It moves through. We open up space for what we want. And we can choose where we're going with that. Okay? So water the seeds that need to be planted. Plant the seeds that need to be watered, rather, or both. And we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Okay? Thank you, Tonka Shila, for this day. Thank you for this love. Thank you for this presence. Thank you for this vehicle, for these gifts that I can offer. May we all honor and offer our gifts forward into the most divine manifestation of the world we want to see. Namaste. You guys have a great day. Enjoy that shit. or cry, because maybe you need to cry. But either way, you do you. It's time. Ciao.